EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us in South America in the vibrant and colorful Brazilian beachside city of Rio de Janeiro. Tonight, it's the second game here on this Wild Card Saturday, as it'll be the Shamrocks of Mexico City taking on the Armadillos of Rio de Janeiro. It's the second of our two games here on this Saturday as Super Wild Card Weekend continues here on EA Sports. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback.
Ready?
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Back to throw here. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. That'll give him 8 that time, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
I know it. I fucking know it.
Got a man complete, and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Robinson up the middle. Breaks a tackle. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
2nd and 2. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Mustang 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Back to throw now on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Moore. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Back to the ground with Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and making sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. He's able to call his own number for 8 that time, but it leaves him with a 3rd down.
After another really nice run, this is where his defense coordinator earns his money. His guys have been on the field a long time, so he's got to decide what he wants to do to try and slow them down. Is he going to substitute some players in, get some fresh guys, or is he just going to try to attack and try and find a way to take the ball away from him?
Yeah, he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. Robinson gets the toss on the right side. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Warriors, 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2.
Try to go on, I think.
That's caught. Touchdown. Darnell Mooney from 3 yards out. And the Armadillos will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let's go now.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. He finds his man, complete. That's Lloyd. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st down, it's Lloyd. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second down at 6 now from the 42. On play action. Love to throw. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 42 yards. And the Shamrocks are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Anders Carlson now for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Racing to the end zone. And he will take this one home. It's
Defensive player of the year.
Defensive
player of the year. He got
large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side. It deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Okay.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He finds Robinson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. Now motion left with Mooney. They'll get it forward to him with a touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses. And this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Thank you.
It's intercepted. A drive killer there.
Stokes, thank you.
Stokes. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're starting to put some space here. The first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right? Trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. Love now on 2nd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lloyd. Room here to run. He works it across the 25 before being tackled. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Second and 12. Love looking to throw it. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I thought at first he tried to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Love now. He'll hit Watkins.
4th and 1? You guys really don't go for that
This is
shit.
going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
On 4th down, Love. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So a chance to breathe easier now. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. To throw now. Here's Love. A short throw to Musgrave. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out.
He's on an outroll. That's what he fucking does.
Defensive end, defensive tackle.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Love. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Touchdown! A big play there. 45 yards. And the Shamrocks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And I get ball at half.
And
I get
that's
fucking
an
ball
important
at.
score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll set up to throw. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They'll look to throw here. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points. While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play.
I will fucking bomb
crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium. But you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Yeah, keep man pressing.
It's a gain of 34. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Lloyd. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Here we go.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Lloyd. Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
If he runs anything other than
like this,
because
you're in
man,
the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a 1st down.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Here's Love. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Shamrocks continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead is now 24. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together.
Say,
all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. I guess we're at the point of the game where they do need to open up the playbook a little bit, start to take some chances down the field, but that one did not go as planned.
Yeah, these guys need something good to go their way, and they took an opportunity to take that shot there, but obviously that's not going to help. A tough play for them as they're trying to make their way back.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 69 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Up the middle. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Well, number one on the list of things not to do when you're up 3 scores in the third, that right there, give the football away.
I love when you speak like that. You know how doctors talk about taking the Hippocratic Oath, first do no harm? You just did the football-cratic one right there. Don't give the ball away when you have a lead that you can lock this game down with.
And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down.
19 tight. 19 tight.
2nd and 5. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Here's Bradley Pena now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And look at this. It's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
Always enjoy a good fake. I really enjoy it when he throws the football from punt formation. Now, you were a kicker and a punter in high school. Did you ever do that?
One time, threw to my man Tim Jones on a botched field goal attempt. Hit him right in the numbers, and Jones, he just dropped it.
Oh, the poor guy. Well, we had a fake punt here, and this guy caught it. So I think he and his friends will be okay with that one.
And he loves his play call, right? He's been waiting for this one all week long.
Been had that arm loosened up ever since they got to the stadium.
3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Lucas Van Ness. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Firing quickly out wide is Love. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down. But Charles, what a rookie season he had, catching the football, over 1,000 yards on the year, and he comes through there with a nice grab.
And we've seen wide receivers in recent years come in and have big years right away. And you think about Justin Jefferson in 2020, 1,400 yards and huge impact on his team and on the league. This guy, he's following his footsteps as an impact guy here in year 1.
85 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Shamrocks are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round, but I have to tell you, in this case,
I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel and make sure they get their security deposit back.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Dragon 60.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd down and 12. Moore, the man in motion. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They'll get 34 yards there.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Pressure comes and down he goes. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Well, it looks like they'll move things around here.
Come on, buddy.
They'll set up a throw. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Moore, the man in motion. He'll look to throw. Into the hands of London. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense will take over right at midfield. They'll run on 1st down. It's Lloyd. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 112 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Lloyd. Jalen Watson dropped him defensively.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Lloyd. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now a 2nd and 10. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They're going to look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now a give, right side. Lloyd. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Lloyd, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 3rd and 12.
Check white. Switch yellow. Ready.
Now a give, right side. Lloyd. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
That was a good explosive run right there, and it brings up an interesting little dilemma, doesn't it? 4th and inches, got to decide what they want to do now. Not sure they expected to be in this situation with what they were facing on 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And as a result, possession switches hands.
She goes, I want a Michael's and Target. Almost 3 hours later. Please. That's good, I guess.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got a man, complete. Down the right sideline. Rondale Moore, and touchdown. Rondale Moore, 94 yards. And the Armadillos get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
I'll go late, though.
You took a nap?
Yeah, I'm not on the backs. Yeah. Look at the thing now. She had like 9:05. She had like 9:05, something like that.
And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game.
Get up, get her. I mean, get from the game. I see lights. What the fuck? I was outside and just sitting there. Right. You don't want to come inside?
Now a give, right side.
For what?
And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and the big yardage all night long.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room?
As far as you even asked her to go.
Yeah, she was sitting there still fun.
You want to call me?
Yeah. I was surprised she wanted to. Although I made fun of her when I first asked.
Is that why you the more big commotion was out there about mascara or something like that?
Yeah. I was like, do you want to come with me? And then she went like this, and she went to answer, and I was like, oh, I can't. I don't have mascara on. I can't. I don't have a gray shirt on. I can't. I don't have a bra on. She was laughing at me saying that I was being a shit.
I rolled over like that. Took my glasses off. Maybe it was an intentional nap, because I set my alarm. It was 8:10. I just want to lay with her. I laid her just like that. But I laid sideways like this. My arm was fully stretched out, and I pushed her sideways like that. So because I felt bad, her head kept like. Because I'm heavier, and I caused more of a dent. But it's funny. I had my arm tucked under her butt, and her feet was pressed up against my arm. I moved it, and I could feel it kick, trying to feel it. It was sitting there. She's like, so I moved it back. She stopped kicking. It was funny. We just ended up falling asleep.
my mom was like, do you guys think that like you'll genuinely have more kids? I was like, definitely will. At least one more.
What'd she say?
She was like, oh, I was just curious. See, look. It popped up on my thing, right? And it said Dylan made edits, right? Or My World edits. And then I go on here and look.
Wow. Yeah, I updated it.
What was it? 9:05 you said?
Time, yeah. I can't spell this. Divisional. Around. Unless, or somehow win.
See, I got this little thing. And I'm gonna write like my first day of daycare. And then like
So I can do is my first day of daycare.
July 2024. And we're gonna put it next to her and she's gonna take a picture. And then every year I'll erase it and I'll be like, my first day of
First grade,
like,
second grade, third
yeah,
grade.
yeah.
Wow, nice. That's nice. That's very cute. So here's the playoffs, right? Here's what we're looking at. I don't give a fuck about the AFC side. So that doesn't matter.
I cannot see it. Yeah, what's the one?
I'm saying for a second. Get after. It can't be so dirty you can't see. Baby.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, I'm just not gonna clean them. Then you won't look. You see them? I don't care what the AFC side. It doesn't matter to a Super Bowl, right?
It's the AFC side.
This side.
The left side?
Yeah.
Okay.
You see the A and the N?
No.
We're here.
Oh, it's, yeah.
So I'm the 5th seed. I can't be any higher because he's in my division. He's the 1 seed, right? Like in the conference. Like in the NFC, like there's a whole NFL power rankings. All right, look, I'll show you. Let me just break it down real quick so you kind of understand. See where it says standings? Right there.
No. Yeah.
It says, you see how right understanding it says NFC North? That's a division. So like he's in my division. So like if
Oh, he's higher than you. So
yeah, but then this is NFL. It has everybody mixed, both sides. So like, look, NFC like 14-3. I then have where am I?
The third one.
Yeah, like I can't be any higher than him because he's in my division. So I was stuck at 5. I was stuck at 5. It don't matter. Whatever. I won the bowl. Last time I won the Super Bowl, I was ranked. I was seed 5. So I got good things over there. So now, the lowest seed to win plays the 1 seed, right? So you said it's 2, 7, 3, 6, 4, 5.
So that's why the 7 is playing
The 2.
the 2.
Yeah, 3 and the 6 and the 4 and the 5. It's always
And then whoever wins from them plays
goes to this
the
round.
Lions person.
Well, whoever wins from this determines if the Giants win. Number 2, me and him play. But if number 7 wins, then I play number 6 down there. See what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
See?
You lost me.
Okay, so remember I said lowest seed plays the Lions?
Yeah.
So as of right now, the lowest seed to win right now is 6. He hasn't played yet. You see how the scores next to these ones?
But 7 hasn't played.
That's what I just said.
You said 6.
Yes, and then you said 7. I said as of right now, the lowest seed to win is 6. You said no, 7. I was like, 7 hasn't played yet.
6 has played?
Look at the score right next to it, 28-21 in the yellow.
Oh. Wow, 41-15? That guy sucks.
It was bad. It was up like 35 to 7. I was up like,
Did you concede? Or did he concede?
no, he played the whole game. I told him he could, but it was bad. It was like 28-0 like halfway through the second quarter, or 27, something like that. He started off 7-0, and then I went up like 35-7, so went like overrun. Anyway, so lowest seed is 6 as of right now. So if number 2 wins, me and number 2 come down to this bracket right here, and then number 7 goes up here. But it's like I'm either playing the Lions. Actually, no. Yeah, I'm either playing the Giants or I'm playing the Nighthawks. You know what I mean? Tough.
The Nighthawks.
Yeah.
That's what that bottom one is?
This one, yeah, is the Nighthawks. Because they relocated, so they made their own teams. Like, it's the Nighthawks, this is the Voyagers, this is the Armadillos, I'm the Shamrocks.
So who's playing the Lions?
What do you mean? I don't know yet. This game has to be played before we know.
So when that game's played, one of those two people will be playing the Lions.
Either 7 will or 6 will. That's what this game determines. This game determines if the...
So how does the game determine that?
Because if 7 wins, lowest seed plays the Lions. So lowest seed. So as of right now, because the game hasn't been played, the Nighthawks are playing the Lions because they're 6 seed, right?
But if 7
wins, 7 is lower than 6. So 7 would then jump over here, and 6 would then drop down here to play me. Regardless, I'm down here, regardless, because 6 won. So I'm not going up
How
there.
come you haven't moved over yet?
Because they'll do it after we advance.
Why can't you just do it now?
I can't advance right now. Look at the games I haven't played. 1, 2, 3 games haven't been played yet.
Yeah, but you can be over there with the Lions.
Oh, that's just not how they do it. That's not how they make the game. But it's tough because they're both good users. So this is an important game because if Giants wins, I'm going to play him, and we've had some fucking... Oh, that motherfucker gets on my nerves.
Why?
Because he's good. Might lose that game.
You say that. Let me make a prediction. Okay.
It's a streaming, so it's on. It's video evidence.
Okay, so the Browns won against... That's the Browns, right?
Yeah, they beat the Pats. So the Browns come here because they're the lowest seed. They're 7. Nobody else can... No matter who wins these other 2 games, he's going here, regardless.
So the O guy is going to win?
It's the Orbits and the Wizards. The Orbits.
The Orbits guy is going to win? And the Colts
No.
is going to win?
Ravens going to smack him.
How do you know?
I'm in the league.
Ravens is less than
I'm in the league. Yeah, he can't be because Ravens and Steelers are in the same division. Ravens was the 1 seed, but he lost a game to the Steelers and they just switched spots because they're in the same division. You see what I'm saying? I've been in this league with these guys for quite some time.
But I was just making predictions off of what I think.
Well, I know it should be wrong.
Okay, so the Ravens will win and the O's will win.
Okay, so it'll be Steelers, Browns, Ravens, O's.
Yes. And
Who wins these?
The Steelers wins.
Okay.
And the Ravens win.
So now it's Steelers, Ravens. Who goes to the Super Bowl?
The Ravens. I like that.
Nice. Okay, so
Okay.
who wins this one?
The people on the bottom.
The Oilers? You think 7 beats 2?
Oh, no. The other way around.
2 beats 7?
I thought you
Okay.
were talking about the middle one, but that guy already won, right?
Yeah. So now it's 1-6.
So the NY people won?
The NY?
Yeah, the logo.
Oh, yeah,
NY.
yeah.
So they're going to go.
The Giants?
Yes.
So now it's Lions 6, me versus the 2. I'm seed 5.
Okay, so the Lions are gonna play against the 6 guys,
Yeah.
and the Lions are gonna win.
Okay.
And then you're gonna play against
Number 2, the NY.
number 2, and you're gonna win.
Okay, so it's me versus Lions.
And then you're obviously gonna beat the Lions. And then
Me
it will
versus
be
Ravens?
you against Ravens, and you will win.
I'm winning the Super Bowl again, baby.
Yeah, baby. Tell the Ravens to watch out.
I'm gonna fucking record this.
She's so cute when she sleeps.
She all the time.
Yeah, but especially when she sleeps. Did you look at that for me?
Do you give me a snack? Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see.
I just wanted to read it.
So do that. I didn't say you have to. So do that. I didn't say you have to get up. Get up the very fucking second, did I? No.
No, 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 no.
That was a good win.